Hello everyone and welcome back to Pink Kitten Plays Hearts of Iron 4 with the, and let me get it correct, Dreams of a White Russian Victory mod. We are back in the Russian Empire. So then, last episode, we had taken over the Baltic states as well as gotten half of Poland thanks to the German invasion. And I also switched over to England to remove their guarantee because, let's be honest, England, you can't guarantee Latvia. No one can guarantee Latvia. Latvia is a lost cause. You should just give it up now. So yeah, we're gonna surround Latvia real quick. They don't have enough troops to hold it. They don't have any possible way of holding it. So that's just mine now. That's just my vacation spot at this point. Cult of Personality is done. Orthodox support for weekly support. That's pretty cool. Imperial Edicts. Sure. We can finish that up and then go back to doing some of this stuff. Probably, yeah, maybe go back to invest the Tsar's wealth. I don't know, we kind of need that right now. Orthodox support, keep it going. Because at the moment, you are already Omaiwa mode Shinderud. It's already happened. Just surrender. Surrender now, Latvia, you have no choice. We've invaded most of everything we had. You, attack. That's your army, so go for it. Right? Yeah, that's your army. You figured it out, but as soon as we take Riga and over here, those should be the only two. Nope, there's one more. There's one more. Dagov pills. 10,000 equipment. Boom, boom, and turn, boom. That's the good stuff. Now then, I'm thinking this army and this army can share with a battle line there. Yes, that's good. In terms of research, we're so far ahead of research at this point. Land Doctrine, we're already working on. It's December of 40. It's December of 1939. It was almost time for some 1940 stuff, so sure, we can do that. We can do that. And now it's just a matter of building up. It's a matter of building up. You? Why are you guys over here? Let me just get rid of that line real quick. So everybody can come off it. We don't understand. Why are we here? Just get back to your units. Everybody back to your units. Don't know why you're all there. Yeah, more divisions. If I just put them into... Yeah, that works, actually, honestly. Just put them into the greater unit abroad, and everything else should just funnel down. I was actually thinking of making this guy into a field marshal and sticking him as the field marshal up here in the north. I think that'd be a good place. Anti-partisan is pretty important up until the point where we can actually integrate all these places, which is going to take a long time. Because we're doing a lot of things. We're doing a lot of things that require some political power at the moment. As for everything else, let's see. So Germany, they're invading Norway. They're invading... Wait, you're not invading Denmark? You have to go through Denmark to get to Norway, buddy. They have made their way through Belgium. I'm just waiting for, like, Italy to attack Yugoslavia, because that's where I want things to kick off for me specifically. If I could get Yugoslavia into a faction with me, that'd be okay. Like a Slavic faction. Okay, and as for this, you now need award nobility, which means we can't have poor studies, which means it's no longer my problem. Let's go back to military industry and just chillax there. You're building. We might as well get some SPGs. SPG. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. As for the light tanks are not as necessary anymore. We do have heavy fighters, that's a thing. To be fair, that's a thing. Yeah, at this point we just need to build up our army. Honestly, our need for defensive works is actually a little bit lesser than a regular game because we don't have all the negative debuffs that a regular game would be playing. We could make resistance contacts. Yeah, why not? You're just chilling as it is. And I know that I will refer to everything as just chillin'. Scholars will forever wonder, what does that mean? What is? Just chillin'. Let's make about 4 of those. And make them the highest priority. I don't know, maybe a few more. Maybe up to 10 more divisions. Oh, we did a thing. We did a thing. We infiltrated them. That's good. Go and hang out, I guess. Oh, you know what? I just realized. It won't fire the resistance contacts unless I select a target, which is going to be Warsaw, obviously. And you don't have enough support equipment. So I could come into construction. Oh, come to think of it. I need to specify recruitment and deployment of operations as number 1 highest priority, because I just said that these were highest priority, so they would be getting support equipment first. Funny that. Improve the Russian economy. The Guangxi clique is being invaded. So, yeah, the mutual assistance block. It's just not. You should have joined a mutual assistance block earlier. That's what I'm going to say about that. I have a feeling there's going to be a strong Japan out there in the world. I'll go join there. As for us, it's 1940 now. We're so far ahead. Let's get some atomic research. Atomic bombs. Okay, let's get that because that's important for other techs. Then just going down the list. Base stability down for that. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It do be what it is for a... Hungary has joined the Axis. Second Vienna War. Japan has taken over the... Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Gonna need all of my men on this border. We got about 2 divisions per. That's gonna need to be more. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We have 2 more full army units on the way. That's what we're hoping for. You guys, you're kind of getting a bit large for what you need. You join up again, but then split in half. Make a new army. You split in half. Make a new army. You split in half. Make a new army. Because that's going to be enough to handle it. You, I'm thinking half of this side is going to be your force. If I can get the right option. That's there. Your force should... I don't know. Maybe just join in with the main line? Yeah. Just join in with the main line. That'll be okay. It does mean that I'll have to go back in here and select this and then go back to there and then but that should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you could use a better spread. I'll say that much. You can use a better spread. But just going down the line, you start getting in generals. Start getting in generals. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of cavalry generals. Unnecessary cavalry generals. Japan's declared war on Xinjiang, which is they can't actually reach at the moment. Bulgarian government supports. Ooh, the IMRO. They're going after Yugoslavia. Might have to fight Bulgaria. They're joining the Tripartite Pact. Yugoslavia. One thing we could do is to send an agent over there and just diplo pressure them. Diplo pressure to make them join a faction with me, even though I don't think I have the ability to join a faction, or more specifically, create a faction. It's a bit silly. A bit little silly Billy. We got 50, that means we can integrate Vilno. Territory integration. You should probably start making some new divisions of those. But we got other things to worry about in here. Okay, so I need 30 points before I can really make the full transition to medium tanks. But we're going to build up our medium tanks regardless. We currently have 600 in backstock. That's good. That'll be good for maybe 3 divisions. I'm honestly not sure. You... Okay, this. Unfortunately, I can't just tell them to join that, but I can tell you... First off, all of you need to do that. Then I'm thinking... I could just select them to join up with the infantry divisions. They don't always select the best airports to come out of, the airfields. But they do okay. Go over Poland. Because you're back here now, you can come over to, say, here. You're already there. You're the old fighter, so you're doing other air missions. You can move up. Although you're old fighters as well. I can split you in half, and then... No, that's not accurate. I can't change their level. I can change their replacement rate, though, and just set them onto being Cuban, the Kuban region, the Ukraine region. Although that's a bit too close. Belgium has capitulated. This is so sad. So sad. So sad. Fall of Paris. Capitulation. 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 No breathing. This is my last resort. You definitely need to worry about Poland. One of you can stay and worry about the Baltic states. I need some planes to worry about the south. Because one thing we're definitely lacking is bombers. Bombers is not something we particularly have a lot of. I can throw out some of these for close air. No, definitely on pilot exercise. Don't have a lot of bombers, a lot of fighters because we made that fighter purchase, but not a lot of anything else. Bulgaria has joined the Axis. These guys are chilling. I would like them to set up here, which gives them range over Germany. Germany cricket, make resistance calls. We can strengthen the resistance, which is a bit ironic coming from us, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Oh, you're on the diplomatic pressure mission. I don't want you to be the one doing that. I want this guy to be the one doing it. Go ahead and give some guns over to them, because they're already high. We might have them just break out, I guess. Netherlands capitulated military expansionism, please. We are interested in a military expansion, militarily. Oh, one thing we could do, I guess, would be... Get out of here. Would be... Where is it? Perform our doctrines plus 20 army experience in order to get our tank divisions up and running. There's an option. 1940 is an important year for aircraft. It's also an important year for Navy, but we're not focusing on Navy. In here, Italy is taken over. Africa. They always have a strong Africa presence. It's a bit ironic. I think it's just how things end up. Like, you wouldn't think that, but it's just, it do be how it do. You've almost hit your limit, which means more! Because we have over 100 factories. That's pretty good for us. 100 civilian factories, specifically. If we look into production, we need more support equipment, that's obvious. And we haven't hit the end of our equipment here. We need so much more rubber. When the rubber hits the road, we need it. Research. That's not until 1940. We're not worrying about that. We could get that, but we're not even building those. What about close air support? That's going to be important for the war. We can make expansions, but I need our political power for integrations. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Hey, wait a minute. Molotov isn't our guy. He's not the boy. He's not the dude. He's not the man. I am interested in when they're going to invade Yugoslavia, as that's going to be our trigger to invade the German Reich. They're just defending Japan right now. They're just, as I have said many a time, chilling. They appear to be chilling. We can go a little bit lower on them. Mechanized is going to be important from some of our heavier divisions, a little bit less so though. So it can be down here. We already got the fighters that we want. Naval bombers is exactly where we need it to be. 555 is pretty good for fighter production and plane production in general. Strategic bombers. Now, is it good for where we want it to be? Not really. I think in maybe some back positions for radar, because radar 3s go pretty far. I'll put one right in the middle there. I'll put one right in the middle here and one right in the middle here. Defense in depth is indeed what we're going for. Although we're actually kind of looking for, say, more of an offensive idea here. 41, 100% bonus though. 100% bonus. We just want to increase. You are in the back. Sebe-sanma. You, bam. You, bam. Oh wait, you're already there. So yeah, Japan is really taking things over. Operations in preparation. We need to select the target once again. Warsaw, please. Risky. Boom. Capture a cipher, prepare collaboration government, sabotage them, sabotage. It's interesting. So I'm thinking go for reform our doctrines just right now so we can get our tank divisions out there. That's what's important to us. I want to get my medium tank divisions to start being in production. Germans aren't even looking at us. Italians are invading. Which is always funny. The Italians always seem to invade Norway. I wonder what's in the programming that makes them want to do that. We have a full border here, except for one position, so I think I'll send a couple of these divisions over. Maybe I could have spared them from over here, though I'm thinking that we're going to need every troop we can over on this side. Things do not look very good for the east. East, I thought you said west. Italian, Bulgarian technology. Oh god, not that much. Not that much. Just one more, little boy. Just one more. We need some... Okay, we're good there. Reform our doctrines, which is really just a disguise, a ploy, if you would. We love the Tsar Day. Oh, hey, look at that. We lose the daily political power down. That's very important for us. Good to know. In here, I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I was thinking we need to make that tank division, save the name, don't do what I did last time with the infantry, Control C, make sure we duplicate, absolutely make sure of that, medium tank, just fill it out with mediums, very kind of bog standard. Yeah, very bog standard, it's gonna have a good amount of armor, good amount. I'm thinking logistics company. I'm thinking we switch that out for that, but that would be too much. So remove the logistics, replace that with that, and that's good for now. And also give them the name. 2. Boom. And now in these divisions, I want... Well, for one thing, we can start just changing our old divisions to meet them. But I'm thinking... 2 cores of that. 20 divisions in total of just tank divisions. It's a good amount. It's a good amount. Although, maybe 10 at a given time. Make them come out in Minsk. You... I'm starting to think maybe 1 division at a time can just change over. They're not going to have much equipment, but it will be, you know, slowly trickled in because all of the original equipment went to here. Motorized, the artillery, the light tanks, the medium tanks went over to there, 300 at a time, which means we are going to have a rather large, deficit. Norway's capitulated, which means now we're bordering the Reich up here. That's what I thought. You're still joining in. Good, good. My agent was captured. Oh, woe is me. Completed, but captured. Resistance operation. Rescue mission, yeah. Anyone good at rescue missions? Not really. You can go. You're level 2 at least. What causes people to, you know, do that? You're already gone. Good. And you were just, you know, saying, hey, buddy. We could go for a non-aggression pact, but that doesn't really mean anything. They're probably going to join the Allies because we can't create a faction. Neither us are at war. It doesn't say that we don't have the national spirit to do so, so maybe we could. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think that they're going to join with France or whoever. Join the Allies immediately. It's unfortunate. I want to have a faction. Let's go for Wolin, then Lviv. We love the Tsar. We love the Tsar. You, how many troops are in your army? 1 million men under Anton Denikin. It's pretty good. German cipher is fully decrypted. A good job, boys. We got them. Imperial edicts, please. 50 more means Lviv is my territory now. You have been changed. You now stability and daily support, so now we actually have even better political power every day. Things are going good. Things are going great. I think we have a good shot at defeating the Axis on our own. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to get into war with the Allies. Because, frankly, I do not want that. Do not want that for myself. Now, you guys have... And let me just check this out. I want to see this. You have stats... Piercing of 37. Is that the piercing of 37? And you... Well, not you... But at their height, you have an armor of 38. Ooh, that's no good. That's no good. So, depending on how these guys are, 1 to 10. That's not helpful at all. I wonder. What do we know? And who do we know it? We don't have enough to actually see what their designs are like. What can we do about that? I think, what if we send more agents in to help? Because I'm really interested in knowing exactly what kind of tanks they have. And maybe even increasing the power of our anti-tank guns to be able to match. Because they got an army on our side now. You... What can you tell us about this medium tank? We need 80 intel in order to actually tell what their stats are. Get some better tech bombers. Can I send out some more planes for... Yes, some interwar bombers we could send out. That's mostly just for pilot exercise reasons. It's mostly just so I can send them out early, get the pilot exercises going. I could have a guy up here for some naval experience. No, not naval experience, air experience. You know what I'm talking about. You know. You know. Cactus. Wait, Cactus Jack? Is that the guy? Is that the guy who had the hamburger at the McDonald's? You, Cactus Jack? I think it was. You know why I'm here, Cactus Jack, send me. Close air support for higher close air support in here. We're still doing good on the SVT 40s. You could use more. We're good on towed anti-tank. We're good on towed anti-tank. That's useful at least. Great collaboration, government, steel industrial blueprints, steel military blueprints. We could go back in for some stealing. But, oh, you know what we could do to get more intel? We already have one over Kiev. I'm thinking Lviv and Klatsky. Put those two right up on the front. I want more intel on the enemy's divisions, because we can see them plain as day. We can see that they have anywhere between 1 and 9 tank divisions, 1 to 4 SPGs, 1 to 4. Wow, they would actually be rocking really low organization for that. If they only have 4 infantry, or 3 to 4, and then a majority of SPGs and guns, that'd be pretty low. National focuses, we already got everything here, so we're good there. We could do Russian army for army experience. It's not a terrible idea. Light tanks into medium tanks into there. Unstoppable force. Mobile warfare, immovable object, grand battle plan. Great war tactics, defense of the motherland. It's getting to the point where we could really use some of those. Get some more integrations. The integrations are really going to help us out. Greece has joined the ally. Italy has attacked Greece. But are they going to attack Yugoslavia? That is the question, and it's a question I am going to ask. You go for centrometric radar. Russian army. Are we putting out more troops? We are putting out more troops. I like it. Are we being held back by anything? Artillery and support equipment mostly. So in this division, I could like yeet the engineer company and just have more on the field, but if they're not going to be very good, what's the point? In this division, you guys, you're not getting reinforced at all. Man. I should probably put upgrades, operations, garrisons? No. Reinforcements is a bit higher. Operations maybe as a medium. I'd like to reinforce the tanks that are already in the field above anything else. And here, you guys are all doing nothing in particular. So we could... Well, mostly, I really want to get enough intel over you and their army to see what they're doing. That's what they're doing right now. I'm trying to get some passive ability to see their tanks. So I can know if my guns are good enough. Because I don't know at the moment. Down through here, strategic bomber 2. Oh, we need aluminum. Okay, before we do that then, let's go and increase Petrograd aluminum. So we don't have to worry about other suppliers. If we really need to, we can go down to limited exports. Double look. What? What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Belarus doesn't seem like it has anything over it. We can go for some interwar fighters. Because what I like to do is go like 50 of those, put them on low, train them, and then they're going to be just the interceptors. They don't have to do anything very well. You, same deal. No, not all of them at once. The interwar fighters, not all of them. Come on. Get with the program. 50, reserve air wing, low reinforcement rate, air superiority. No. Pilot exercise first. Great War tactics, defense of the motherland, a rifle in every hand. One of the following must be true. Ooh, infantry equipment production. Nice. We don't need that quite as much. Though it is... We definitely do need to look after our own positions here. Especially right here. Right here is a bit dangerous. I like to live dangerously, but not that dangerously. It's artillery upgrade. You go a bit better. Now we're rocking low on tungsten. And we can't get the tungsten mine, so we'll just integrate a place and say, hey, British Malaya, funny seeing you here. Still need 1,000 of those, still need 1,000 of those, still need 800 of these. Oh boy, oh boy. Still need some of those, but we got rubber and we got guns. It'll do. Is anybody planning on invading the Yugoslavia? The Yugoslavia. I don't know. Looks like Italy has already been defeated inside of Greece, although Bulgaria is shaking things up. That's fair. Italy is absolutely dominating in Africa because Vichy... Is Vichy France even a part of the war? No, they're not. And yet Italy gets to keep their lands. This is so sad. And here I would like to integrate the last 3 positions. There goes Xinjiang. What's this? Military vaccinations. Military modernization. Interesting. Empower the Orthodox Church. Nice. Nationwide draft. Ooh, just straight up a lot of manpower immediately. Interesting. A Great War tactic for recruitable population factor, doctrine, open military academies, rifle in every hand, king of mobility for division speed infrastructure. It's interesting. It's an interesting plan there. Is it better than just going straight into building all of this? Synthetic rubber factories. That's all seems good. We'll probably do that first. Whether or not the Germans come after us, I do not know. I mean, at the moment, we're friendly. Or at the very least, Romania has joined the Axis. There is now the wall against us. Now, you guys are slowed down by artillery. Artillery does seem to be an issue for us. Getting enough artillery to supply this massive army has become an issue. As far as construction, we're still working on those. And tungsten we still can't do because we haven't had excavation, high enough level of excavation. So, could we get that level of excavation? Construction into excavation 4? That would help. That would help. That would definitely help. We'll keep doing that. Just gotta make absolutely sure. We are good here. They are mostly pulling their troops off of my border. I wonder where they are, if not here. And I'm looking after Yugoslavia. I'm looking after you, pal. Oh, come on! You're not even gonna? You're gonna join the Axis instead? Meh. Well, we might just have to invade the Germans on our own then. Perhaps by invading Romania. Or, you know, I guess there's always the option of we just wait for them to attack us. That is an option. That is something that happens under normal circumstances. You, 1941 is that, and 1941 is already got that. And doctrine from deep battle. I do like rocket artillery now. I am a fan of rocket artillery. We can steal military blueprints because I feel like they're going to be way ahead of us once again. Put that guy in, this guy. Boom, boom. I feel like even though we are at a pretty good position, I think that they're going to be higher. They're just in a garrison mode. They're not even fully waiting for us. Okay. Do not say that I agree with this plan, but it's not terrible. So if we invade, we would likely then join in the Allies, except, ooh, that's not a good play. If we join the Allies, that would mean that our wars would then become their wars. And you, man, they really do not want to reinforce you at all, do they? I'm thinking maybe we send these old divisions out, way out west. No, that's east. Way out east. They can get some use over on that border. I am definitely worried about this massive border that we now have with their forces. If I get rid of this line and then put it back down, how far does it go? It only goes there? It's kind of weird. Boom. Does it go all the way to dictatorial Xinjiang? Oh, no, it doesn't. Why doesn't it? It's a part of the empire. So why not? Why don't you recognize that? Unclear reasons. If I put you there, it does recognize all the way over to here, except for this little pocket there. I don't necessarily want to join the Allies directly, because that would mean that we would be fighting the Japanese. And unless I get a lot more troops, unless you guys get real cool with a bunch of things real quickly. So I'm just going to build a good old, you know, 2 more army groups for the east. Which is going to be fine on infantry equipment. It's going to be the support artillery and the support equipment that's the problem. 1941 is a good year for those. You're still building up all of them. You're still building. Where I got issues with building. You okay? You're going through it. Heavy fighter 2s. Got it. Heavy fighter 2s. I'm interested to see if the Germans will attack us now. We have only 3 deep. It's not very good. If I look at my army units, I'm at the last of most of these. Okay, at the last. Improved infantry equipment. Aha! German Reich is justifying us. War with the Russians. That's us. Maybe we won't get the opportunity. I am worried about the possibility for a war, so I'm actually going to pull these guys back to a... How should I handle this? I'm thinking we deploy these immediately so that we have as many troops as we can along this border. You're getting there. You're getting there. We could always just not join the war with the Japanese. We could just not. We could just say, no, we're not going to do that. We just aren't. They got about 70 days before they come in. I could go ahead and do the thing. Make some defenses along the line. Because most of these, especially level 1 forts, would be completed by then. Some of these are not particularly good positions to hold in. That's fine. And up. Because yeah, at 15, it's completed within 5 days. So, you know, one of these 5 times a chunk. Some of these are 4 positions at once. This is kind of where we have our weak zone. I'm thinking we bring back these troops just in general to more or less form a defensive line around Kiev, because I feel like that's where we are weakest right now, up through there. You are great troops, are very good troops. I'm thinking, where am I thinking? Maybe around Minsk pocket. Maybe form a defensive line up here, just to hold on. Because they're decent infantry. They're still just regular old infantry, but they are a bit stronger than usual. Here, military. Or, you know what, at this point, I think defense of the motherland. Non-aggression pact with Japan, we can have peace for now. That is true. I would like peace for now. Peace in my time, for now. You, we might need to reconsider some of our positions later on. You, what in God's name are you doing right there? What? Oh, 6 of you over there, 6 of you over there. No, I want the whole army sitting right there. Okay? That makes me wonder, you have 14 troops? Are they all right here? I sure hope they are. Sometimes I can't tell with you guys. Sometimes I can't tell. So we'll have our good troops right there. We have troops in reserves. We do still have one more thing we can integrate, but I think we have other pressing concerns that we're going to need our points for. Here come the Germans, except not really. Weird. Look after Eastern Poland. 300 there, 600 air superiority here. You are on close air support, so you go there. 300 here. Because I know how they work. You can go on strategic bombing of Eastern Germany. Kind of a low intensity bombing sort of deal. You can go on port, you aviation, you have close air support. You can go over there. You're on that, you're on that, you're on that. Phonics life. You're looking after it. We do have these forces. Western Steppe, look after it. Belarus, look after it. You're on there, good. You. Naval strike, the Baltics. Do I have any more? Because we have 600 in center, that's pretty strong, but 300 on the wings. Fighters, that is. We got old fighters. Oh, we got 50. I can throw out 50 of these boys, these bad boys. Throw them on some of that. I can put some of these out. By some of these, I mean some infantry, some support planes. You 1,000. Put out 100 more support planes. Pilot exercise until it is time. Until the time is right. And then in here, it's mostly a question of we have support equipment needs that need to be filled. I want to save up to get the Black Baron here. Defense of the motherland will be good for us. You war with Russia. Whether or not they set that off immediately, I do not know. You know what? Sending these guys over here was a bit hasty. I'm thinking we send them back. But again, in a sort of defensive situation. You guys can stay over here, though. I am kind of worried about that front. This front, not as much. These troops, similarly, kind of just hold the defensive somewhere. You're not particularly troops that I want to have on the front lines, but you're not troops that I want to waste around either. Defense of the motherland, anything, every-handed gun. Expansion doctrines, infantry equipment, King's mobility. Every-handed rifle seems good for this. Let's get Mr. Wrangle, the Black Baron. And now we need something else to do with this. Okay, what am I thinking? I'm thinking Duncan, but I'm thinking in the reserves, way in the back of Russia, way out west. Put some of that down. Let's see what happens. War with Russia. In here, we're still stealing your stuff. That's 97 days away. I probably don't have enough to actually see what you're up to anymore. Indeed. I know that you have between 4... Oh, crap. You have double R. There we go. Oh! They declared war in Yugoslavia. I've been waiting for this moment, although they've already joined the Allies. We already joined the Allies. That's a sad, but we will join nonetheless. And before this next episode, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then for the war against Germany. With that, see you guys then. Bye-bye.